the unicorn who forgot how to fly. Once upon a time, in the glowing meadows of Starwhisper Valley, there lived a young unicorn named Luma. She had a silvery mane that sparkled like moonlight and a horn that shimmered with soft golden light. Like all unicorns, Luma was born with the ability to fly. But there was a problem. Luma had forgotten how. She tried flapping her wings. Nothing. She tried running fast and leaping. Still nothing. She even tried shouting, "Up, up, and away," but only landed in a pile of fluffy dandelions. And tonight was the most important night of all, the Midnight Sky Festival. Sparkles every year, unicorns from across the land would soar into the night sky, painting glowing trails of stardust and magic for all to see. But how could Luma fly if she didn't remember how? "I can't be the only unicorn stuck on the ground," she sighed. Determined to find her lost magic, Luma set off on a grand adventure to discover the secret of flight before the festival began. Luma trotted through the moonlit forest, where ancient trees hummed softly in the wind. Up above, perched on a branch, sat Orion the Wise Owl, his large silver eyes twinkling. "Orion," Luma called. "I forgot how to fly. Do you know where I can find my magic?" The owl tilted his head and hooted, "Magic is never truly lost, little one. But sometimes, you must search beyond what you see." Luma's ears twitched. "Beyond what I see? Follow the river of reflections, and it will show you what you've forgotten," Orion advised before vanishing into the night. The river of reflections, that must be the answer. Luma gasped. And with that, she galloped toward the river, her heart racing with excitement. Luma arrived at the glowing blue river, where the water shimmered like liquid stars. She leaned over the edge and gazed into her reflection. But instead of seeing herself standing still, she saw something incredible. In the water, her reflection was flying. She was soaring through the air, her wings stretched wide, glowing with power. "I used to fly like that," Luma whispered. "How? What's missing?" Then, a ripple in the water formed into the shape of a voice, a memory. "You must believe in your wings," Luma gasped. The memory was from her past. Had she forgotten not just how to fly, but how to believe in herself? Suddenly, whoosh! A strong wind swept through the valley, carrying with it a flurry of golden leaves. "The wind, it's calling me forward," Luma realized. She turned and followed the golden trail, knowing her adventure was far from over. Luma arrived at the tallest peak in all of Starwhisper Valley, the Mountain of Courage. It was said that only those brave enough could reach its summit. As she climbed, the wind howled. The higher she went, the stronger it became. "I have to make it," she told herself, pushing forward. Just as she reached the top, crack! The ground beneath her hoofs trembled. Luma looked down. A deep chasm stretched before her. There was no way forward. Then she heard it again, "You must believe in your wings." She looked at the sky, then at her wings. Could she? Would she? She took a deep breath. "I can do this." Luma closed her eyes, took a deep leap, and for the first time in a long time, her wings caught the wind. She was flying. She was soaring. She was free. She had found her magic again. As the clock struck midnight, unicorns from all over took to the sky, their trails painting the stars with colors of magic. And at the very front, leading them all, was Luma, her wings glowing brighter than ever. The wind danced around her, carrying her higher than she had ever been before. From below, Orion the owl hooted proudly. The river of reflections shimmered, and the mountain of courage stood strong. Luma smiled. She had never truly lost her magic. It had been inside her all along. And as she twirled through the midnight sky, leaving a trail of golden stardust, she whispered, "I believe." And so she did. The end. Hello, Wonderlings! If you liked this story, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more magical bedtime stories.